I'm a 20-year-old girl working at a Starbucks inside of a local grocery store. Our setup is different from the typical drive-through Starbucks. We're tucked into a cramped corner near the front of the store, and our counter and overall space is really small. The only way in is through the waist-high flapper door at the edge of the counter, or through the door in our back room that leads outside toward the dumpsters. I've been working at this store for about 2 years, so I'm familiar with the people that come in and out. There's a seating area with tables right by the entrance, making them available for anyone walking into the store to linger for as long as they like. My location has a problem with a lot of homeless people hanging out there and doing sketchy things. Some go as far as to sexually harass me on a daily basis. This is something I've reported numerous times to my managers, but they never take me seriously. They actually make jokes about it to my face, and even once said they don't want to deal with my drama and emotions anymore. This made me feel extremely helpless from the start, but I slowly learned to deal with the harassment on my own. After 2 years, I thought I'd grown thick enough skin for whatever bullshit my job throws my way. But something happened to me very recently that has left me completely shaken to my core. It started on a Sunday shift, when a homeless man I'd never seen wandered into the store. I was sure he was on drugs as his eyes were sunken in. He looked like he hadn't slept in days, and he was wearing dirty, raggedy clothes. The first thing he did was sit in the very far corner of the lobby with a couple bags of stuff, just staring at me. I couldn't help but get uncomfortable and stare back at him, hoping I could shake his gaze. The look in his eyes was totally new and strange to me, even after all my encounters with deranged freaks. He did not break eye contact and had an almost angered expression, like he wanted to hurt me. I hated the feeling of being watched, but it was busy as it usually is on Sundays, so I had to look away a lot so I could do my job. After several minutes of this, he suddenly stood up and started yelling loud enough to draw the attention of everyone in the area. He was shouting directly at me over the whole store, saying I had an attitude problem and calling me really degrading names. I was too shocked to say anything back, so I just stood there awkwardly. This made him grow more frustrated, as he started screaming even louder, now walking up to my counter. I panicked and quickly ran to the department next to me to tell a manager about it. She called store management over, and they finally confronted him. When they asked him what his problem was, he said that my leggings were disrespectful and insulting. I was behind a counter the whole time until I ran away, so I didn't know how he could even see my pants. At least on that day, he left without causing more problems. Unfortunately, he kept coming back. I didn't tell the store manager about him again because they made me hesitant to do so, given how they handled things in the past. The man sat through entire shifts from 5:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., spying on me from the corner of the lobby. He brought old paper Starbucks cups and tried to pressure me into giving him refills of drip coffee, but I would decline knowing he never made a purchase. One day, which is the day I'll never forget, he came in and sat in his usual corner. This time, he was wearing a big jacket even though it was 70 degrees outside. He eventually approached me with his same cup asking me for a refill. Then I declined as I usually do. But instead of just walking away, he slammed his fists against the countertop. He looked me dead in the eyes and said, "You're going to hell. People like you don't deserve to live." There was barely any space between us, so I froze, thinking about how I'm going to escape. But there wasn't a single person around to help me. Then, the man reached in his jacket and pulled out a pocket knife. He pointed at my face, repeating the same thing over and over again. He even started walking toward the door to get behind the counter. Panicking out of my mind, I jumped through the serving window. He immediately lunged back over and almost slashed me. I barely managed to get out of the way in time. Then I ran faster than I ever had. There was a storage closet close by, so I dove in there and locked the door behind me. An instant later, as I was scrambling for my phone to call the police, he was banging on the door like a maniac. He kept saying if I didn't open up, he would kill me. I was trapped in there for several agonizing minutes, terrified the entire time that he would somehow find a key and get inside. But thankfully, the police arrived before anything like that could happen. When they got there, he was still standing outside the door with the knife, just waiting for me to get out. He was arrested, but at this point, I don't know if he's sitting in jail or if he's been dumped out on the street somewhere. I never knew what his intentions were, or if he was actually going to hurt me. But I'm still extremely frustrated. I know this could have been prevented if my store managers took my claims more seriously. It's been a couple weeks now, and I haven't seen him since. But every time I have to go to work early in the morning, I'm scared he'll be there again.